Bound Travelers. It's Sunday night. It's time for Will of the Dice presents Bloodlines. I'm Chair the DM, the world's okayest DM, and I will be your guide this evening. Just a few quick things, housekeeping and such. We are for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. We do not encourage the use of nicotine products such as vaping. We may do it. We don't want you to. We want you to be happy and healthy. And we are in no way, shape, form affiliated or associated with any TTRPG creators, publishers, or manufacturers. Locke.
Hi, gamers. I'm Locke Clark, and I'm going to take a moment to talk to you about the musicians who provide music for tonight's show. They heighten our experience and yours and make the whole game better. And those musicians are Kevin MacLeod, Michael Gelfi, Jeff Farber, Epidemic Sound, Dwergar, and our very own Patrick Taylor. Thanks, Peculiar Patrick.
Thanks, Patrick. His music slaps. Make sure you check him out if you need some music.
Amen.
Also, if you want to support our channel, head on over to Patreon. Look for us, Will of the Dice. Subscribe. Guys, we have premium or Patreon exclusive content. We have After the Rolls, where the cast get together and discuss the episodes, their thoughts and feelings on the torment that I have put them through. We have interviews with the players individually, so those will be being released weekly, so you can get to know your favorite cast members. And we have teamed up with Red Panda Dice and Delights. The next 20 subscribers will receive a Table Shaker D20. Things are huge. So go on over, subscribe, support us. All right, thank you. There's our announcements. Now let's get into introductions.
Me today. Everybody, I'm Christina, the voice of Tiami, your Minotaur princess who's learning not to be quite so self-centered. And you can find me on Twitter at Tia Morskaskola.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Patrick, the voice of Shariz. I am a he, they. Shariz is a he, him. Shariz is on a journey of self-discovery. He's a 6-ton Luxodon paladin that has died and has since been brought back to life. And he's hoping that there's still more things to do and see and partake in, and hopefully he'll get to experience them. And you can find me on Twitter at Peculiar Patrick.
Hey everybody, I'm Ren Matley, the voice of Kalira. We are both she, her. Kalira is a 2'8" tall fangling. She is halfling in appearance with gnomish ears, a full curvy figure, and little fangs where her canine teeth are supposed to be. She has chin length, curly purple hair, bright blue eyes, and wears a little nose ring. She's trying really hard, but she's still prone to the occasional temper tantrum. You can find me over on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
Hi, gamers. I'm still Locke Clark, and tonight I'll be playing Atreus Ironclaw Nixon. He is a shifter, which means he has lycanthropic heritage. There we go. I can words. He's covered in tawny fur. He's got long hair on his forearms. He's got sort of long, pointy mutton chops. His head is shorn on the sides with long hair that's pulled back in a ponytail. And he's missing his right arm. It has been replaced with a metal magical prosthetic. And he left home early in life, probably a little too early to set out for adventure. And it was a bad idea because he bit off more than he could chew, and it's all coming back to haunt him now. And you can find me on the social medias at Locke Unruly. That's Locke with an H.
And I am Tier the DM, as I said. You can find me on Twitter at Tier_the_DM. As always, our safe word tonight is porcelain. And do we have any last requests before we get started?
Not the face.
Always the face. When last we left our party, they had encountered Raza Hazar, the dragon that breathed the nightmare realm into being. They had, some of them made deals with the entity, deals that may or may not come back to bite them. They are separated for a moment. And once the red orb shattered, that was the link to Mila being where Mila was. Raza Hazar grabbed Atreus and disappeared. The rest of the party faced Madame LaRue, the Maze of Madness, and the beast that anchored LaRue to the world of the Nightmare Realm. They were successful and recovered one of the stones that they had been seeking. It absorbed into Tiami's palm. This is where we continue our story. And this is where it is determined. You have been forsaken to the will of the dice. You will find yourself once more back in the chamber with the 7 statues and a red crystal in the middle of the floor. One of you is missing. As you look around, the confusion from the Maze of Madness still thick and heavy. You find Atreus has been returned, but Winter is now absent from the party. Atreus, you know Raza Hazar took you somewheres, but it's like the memory's locked away. You can't touch it. It's right there on the edges. It's like when you can catch something out of your peripheral, but when you turn to look, there's nothing there. You know something was said. You know it was something important that you had to remember, but you can't remember.
Right. I was supposed to. Fuck.
Realizing he's there, Kalira is gonna like tackle hug his leg.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Bitey. We were somewhere, and he said, and I was. Oh, fucking dream. God damn it.
Where's Winter?
Oh my goodness.
She is safe for now. From behind one of the statues, a small frame, feminine dressed, a white mask with beautiful filigree. And she will remain safe as long as you cooperate, dear brother.
Mila?
They will remove the mask, the fire genasi coming into form.
Yeah, but how do I know it's really you? This is the fucking nightmare realm after all.
He will laugh. You are not in the nightmare realm, brother. You were, but you were ejected, or rather, pulled.
So you're wearing the mask. I'm guessing you're not a prisoner anymore?
I was never a prisoner.
More lies from brother. Got it. Should have
He
guessed.
is a trickster, that one.
Uh-huh.
I look forward to killing him.
You know, normally I'd chastise you for that, or I'd have something snarky to say about it, or I'd point out what Mom might think. Coming around to that way of thinking awful quick.
You have something I need. You have some of the stones.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were going to say moral compass or like a sense of style, but apparently you don't have any of those things anymore.
You're so funny. Always such a smartass.
Mm-hmm.
We can do this the easy way, brother, or the hard way.
Hi. Yeah, before we get into anything, my name is Shariz. Yeah, you said we're not in the nightmare realm anymore. Where are we?
We are in Runeth Kesha, in the hidden room within the mirror.
Okay. So I was just wanting to check, make sure that we hadn't somehow managed to go somewhere else, that we're kind of close to home at this point. And also, what is it that you want exactly?
The stones.
Can
My
I ask
mistress
why?
requires them
Why?
so that she can be free.
Oh, are you worship Vashka? I'm assuming.
May her chaos reign.
He'll turn to Atreus. So, are we gonna kill your sister, or
I mean, I'd rather not, but like, I guess that's up to her. I mean, she wants the stone, but like,
He walks past you, Kalira, and brushes a hand against your cheek. You feel a harmless vibration tingle in from your cheek to settle into your chest.
It will actually startle her to feel Mila touch her, and then she'll put her hand on her chest as she starts to feel that strange tingling sensation. What did you do?
I gave you a gift, child.
No, really, what did you do?
I gave you 20 days to decide whether or not to give us the stones.
For 20 days or what?
Well, in 20 days, the vibration will stop, and with it, your heart.
He's gonna look at Atreus. You can't give her the stones.
how about no and no? How about you fix what you just did, or we have to throw down? I don't want to do that, but like, you're kind of forcing our hand here.
I'm going to be benevolent and let you have time to think on it, brother. But don't think too hard. She will chuckle. The ground will start to rumble slowly. Oops. Looks like they found me. Gritches will burst from the rubble. One on your left, one on your right, as she pirouettes behind the statue.
Shariz will draw his longsword?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shift.
As you all are taking an aggressive stance, I'll have you all go ahead and roll initiative and join me now by rodeo. Guys, if you play and need a good program for your battle maps, owlbear.rodeo. It's free, lightweight. It'll run on damn near any device. Cannot recommend it enough.
Play D&D on your toaster.
That is my hope one day. All right. Atreus.
21, blackjack.
Kalira.
16.
Jariz.
21 as well. My dexterity is a 14.
What's your dexterity, Atreus?
14.
Roll a d20.
Please. I have a 12.
I have a 2.
All right. So you'll go after Atreus. Jariz. And Tiami.
17.
All right, that'll start us off with Atreus. The scritches clattering on what is left of the stone beneath them as they look around, their pincers snapping, their antennae rubbing together. It seems their quarry is not there.
I'm going to take a moment and back to that. Cool. I should ask. I don't suppose, did we get a long rest at all in any of this?
No.
I didn't think so, but I thought I'd ask. I don't know. I was in a weird place and don't remember things. So, yeah, I'm going to say easy there, guys. We're not who you're looking for. We've got no quarrel with you. And as I say that, I'm going to activate the stone in my arm and become invisible.
You disappear as the scritches clitter and clatter, drawing closer to the party.
And I'm going to take movement now that I'm invisible.
All right, is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right, that'll bring up Shariz.
Shariz is going to, as a bonus action, wave his hand over his sword, casting Ensnaring Strike at first level. And then is going to, using his movement, step into range for scritch number 1 and is going to take a swing.
All right, go ahead and make that attack roll.
$14.
14. The blade bouncing off the carapace, unable to find penetration.
All right, second swing. A 14 again.
Again, the thick shell denying you your satisfaction of bringing damage to this beast.
And that will be Cerusa's turn.
All right, that'll bring up Tiami.
Tammy is going to make a 5-foot adjustment. So she's next to Kalira. And she doesn't currently care about these scritches because they don't seem to be focused on us. Is going to cast Remove Curse. See if it does anything. You still tingling?
That is a good question. I have to Google this one.
Remember, kids, if you're not asking questions that make your DM resort to Google, you're doing it wrong.
I mean, if I'm not the girl the Scritches are looking for, why bother with them?
Unfortunately, the vibration remains. But
Okay.
that was pretty good.
It was
It's
definitely
worth
worth a try.
Sorry.
Tiami.
All right, we'll try something else later. All right.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right, Kalira.
Tiami, do you want to be big?
Sure.
Gonna cast enlarge on Tiami.
Yami will double in size.
I'm not sure I know how to do that to my icon, but okay.
I'll do it for you.
Thank you.
And you get an additional D4 damage, I believe.
You will it's concentration up to a full minute. You'll have advantage on strength checks and saving throws, strength saving throws specifically, and an extra D4 on your damage.
Great. Thank you.
Titan Tiami. Ah. She's gone Super Saiyan. All right. The Scritch that you attacked, sure is, will attack first with 2 pincers. That is a 15 and a 16.
Both are narrow misses.
And then with its tail, that is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 all hit.
Okay, that'll be 4 points of piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
A 10.
That just meets the DC. You are not poisoned. The other Scritch, seeing you grow, Tiami, will charge. Its first 2 attacks, a claw attack. 15 to
Nope,
hit.
miss.
So an 11 won't. And then its tail, a 4 won't hit. All right, that brings us back to Atreus.
Okay. Well, now they're fully engaged. I was thinking about trying something deceptive. Feel like. Oh, what the hell? We're gonna try it. So I am going to drop the invisibility as I activate the other feature of the shard and use disguise self to make myself look like my sister.
Okay.
And I'm going to appear to be stepping out from behind the statue, and I'm just going to whistle and go, "Over here, boys, looking for me."
All right, make a deception check, please, with advantage.
That. Wait, no, that's not good. That is a 13.
All right. You'll find out on their next go what happens. Is that your turn?
Okay, I have an interesting question.
Yes.
Oh wait, no, I don't. No, I don't. I've realized I've answered my own question. Because never mind. Go. Yeah, that ends my turn.
All right. That'll bring up Shariz.
2 more strikes from the Loxodon Druid, or Paladin, sorry. 19.
19 will hit.
Hell yeah. That is going to be for 13 slashing magical damage, and he needs to make a strength save. Give me 1 second. It is a DC 16.
Fails.
He is now considered restrained.
Okay.
And then while he is restrained at the start of its next turn, it'll take 1d6 damage, and it can repeat the save. Yeah.
All right.
It can use its action to repeat the save. Otherwise, it just
Okay.
keeps there.
Second attack
Second attack.
will be with advantage because it is restrained.
Hell yeah. That is a 26
26 will hit.
for 11 magical slashing damage.
All right. Is that your
That'll,
turn?
and that'll bring Shriz's turn.
Yami.
All right. See if we can hit anything. Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
All right. So she's just gonna hit him with the brass knuckles.
Okay.
And that is 13 points of damage.
Okay.
And then
Did
she's
you
gonna
add the
try.
1d4?
That's why I got to
Okay.
13.
Okay.
She's gonna try to hit him with her horns. But that doesn't hit. That's only a 10.
That does not hit. All right. Is that your turn?
Now, I have a question.
Yep.
Because I did hit with one of them, can I use hammering horns? It says after you hit a creature with a melee attack as part of your action.
Yeah.
You can use
Yeah.
it. Okay.
This
So
next time, declare it once you make this
once
successful.
yes, okay. I'm gonna try to push him away from me. He must succeed a strength saving throw DC 14.
16.
Okay, so no effect.
All right. Kalira.
Well, since she pulled the vial out to enlarge Tiami, she's going to go ahead and cast. Yeah, she's going to have to step around Tiami and cast Caustic Brew,
Okay.
trying to keep herself back far enough that she can step back away without having to worry about attacks of opportunity. And it needs a DC 16 dexterity save.
That will be a fail.
So that is 2d4 acid damage. And because I'm using an alchemical supply, I can use my alchemical savant to add 5 to that damage. So that'll be 10 altogether. And the creature... Sorry.
Go ahead.
And the creature covered in acid takes 2d4 acid damage at the start of each of its turns.
Okay. Part of the carapace covered in acid, smoldering some as it's eating away at this hard shell. The monster will actually turn away from you, Tiami, and charge towards you, Atreus.
Cool.
First attack, 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That is 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Second attack is 22 to hit.
Yep.
11 points of bludgeoning damage. And its piercer, its stinger, 19.
Yep.
All right, I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Tira, I'm really sorry. I could not have cast Toxic Caustic Brew. I was not paying attention. That's a concentration spell, and so is Enlarge.
Okay. I'll remove the damage then.
Yes, sir.
All right, what was your 19? You're fine. You'll take 8 points of damage from the stinger, but no poisoning.
Oh, is that actual poison damage, or is that piercing damage that I just took?
That's piercing damage.
Okay. I took no damage from the poison. Got it.
Right.
Just checking.
And that'll bring up Atreus. Oh, wait, the other one has to make a strength save to see if it can get out. Plus, it takes some damage.
Yes.
2d6, I think. It does not get out.
It takes 1d6 for the ensnaring site, so another 4 piercing damage.
All right. All right, Atreus.
All right. So now that I've got its attention, I'm going to activate Wild Shape and turn into a giant metallic cave bear. And bonus action. I'll bonus action take a swipe at it with my shifter ability. But that will miss because I don't think that there's any bonuses in the world that will help too. That'll end my turn.
All right. Sure is.
He's going to take 2 more swings, two-handed on this Scritch.
All right.
$21.
21 hits.
7 magical slashing damage. The second attack. $21.
That'll hit.
9 magical slashing damage.
All right. Is that your turn?
That'll be sure as his turn.
All right, Tiami.
All right. So she's going to move behind it.
Okay. So you will be flanking.
Awesome. So she's going to try to hit. Try to punch it again. Does the 17 hit?
17 does not hit.
Okay.
Does she get advantage for flanking?
That was with advantage.
Okay.
The other roll was really, really bad.
Just checking. Trying to be
All right.
helpful.
I'm going to try it with the other hand. How about a 22?
That'll hit.
All right. 4 points of damage. Oh, wait. Do I still get the D4 too, right?
Yes.
So 7 points of damage.
All right, Kalira.
I'm really sorry about that before. I had been looking at my spells and I think I had intended to cast Ray of Sickness and then I spaced. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
All right. Anyway, seeing that Tiami and Atreus are both engaged with number 2, Kalira is going to reposition herself. Make sure I have enough movement. Yes. Kalira is going to reposition herself further to the right between 2 of the statues so that she has a clean line of sight on Scritch number 1, so she won't hit Shariz. And she's going to cast Ray of Sickness.
Okay.
It's a ray of sickening greenish energy. It's a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 15. 15 plus 8, It's
23 will hit.
3. All right. On a hit, the target has to make. It's going to take 2d8 poison damage and has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, these dice know I'm DMing tonight.
Right. So it's going to take 10 points of poison damage. Oh wait, with the extra 5 because of my alchemical savant. So there'll be 15 points of poison damage. And I'm going to take guess from your response that meant it failed its saved.
Oh,
save?
yes.
On a failed save, it is poisoned until the end of my next turn.
All right. I will add a purple ring to denote it being poisoned. So it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. It already had disadvantage on pretty much dexterity saves and its attack rolls. So, yeah, if it can't break free, it's fucked. Is that your turn, Kalira?
That's Kalira's turn.
All right. Number 2, confused as why a bear is now in front of them when Maya was there, will attack the bear with the pincers. The first one is a 15.
No.
Second one is a 19.
That meets.
So that is 4, 9, 11 points of bludgeoning damage. And the stinger, 19. That'll be 3 points of piercing damage and a con save for the bear.
Which I get with advantage. Because I'm in wild shape, I get advantage on poison. That's an 18 plus whatever the bear's
You're good.
plus 3.
This one is going to attack you, Shariz, with disadvantage. I don't think 10 will hit. I don't think 13 will hit. Dirty 10's not going to hit. It needs to take the 1d6 damage.
Four piercing damage.
It looks rough. It really looks rough. All right. That'll bring up Atreus.
Cool. All right. So we are going to lash out with Tooth and Fang. So bears get multi-attack. Nice. So first attack, which will be the bite. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
All right. Since I hit, I'm going to burn a 3rd level spell slot to use Elemental Fury. I'm going to make it lightning. The bear does 1d8. That one. And I get 3d6 lightning to go with it. So that is 7 plus 5 is 12 points of piercing. And 7 to 9 points of lightning damage. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
Dirty 20.
All right, that passes. Second attack, which is just a regular attack, that is 13 plus, that's another dirty 20. But this time I don't get the extra damage. That is 13 points of slashing. And then my Lung Fang attack. That is a 15 plus 3 is 18.
18 will not hit.
All right.
Wait, no. 18 just hits. I'm sorry.
Okay, and that does, I think, a D6. 2 more points of piercing damage.
All right. Sure is. You're up.
More sword swinging action from your favorite Luxodon. $19.
19 hits.
15 points of magical slashing damage.
The creature's carapace will crack, shatter across its entire length. It will begin to glow blue. I have to do some measuring to see. So I need Shariz and Kalira to make dexterity saving throws, please.
I forgot about this part of Scritches, but Clear wouldn't have known anyway, so.
This is how we learn.
Right?
Tyr, will you call whether or not Kalira is within 10 feet of Shariz?
Just barely outside.
I rolled a 1, but I have halfling's luck.
Sorry, homie. Tried to get you that extra +5.
It's all right. Appreciated.
What'd you get, Patrick?
17.
All right. You will take 21 points of piercing damage as the shell, the carapace explodes. What'd you get, Kalira?
16.
16. You will take 21 points as well. Now I need everyone but Atreus to earmuff.
Oh no.
I need an intelligence check, Atreus.
Check, you say?
Yes.
Ugh. 8.
There's something about being in this bear form. The memories are jostling. It's a muddled mess, like if you were rewinding and fast forwarding an event at the same time and trying to observe it. It'll stop and loop. You'll have to stab her. You'll have to stab her. You'll have to stab her. And then you're back to the present.
Okay.
Can I bring them back? All right. That will bring up sure let's see. Shariz just killed that one. Tiami. Wait,
Okay.
no. Shariz, you still have movement and another attack.
He'll use his movement to go towards Kalira.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Now Tiami.
Tiami is going to point at the scritch in front of her and do Toll of the Dead. So we need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit. They're not very wise. That is a natural 2 plus 1 for 3.
Nope. And it's already taken damage, correct?
Yep.
So it's 2d12. $16 points of necrotic damage.
Dong. Dong. The cracking of the carapace from the bells. The edges of the shell glowing blue. Atreus and Tiami will need to make dexterity saving throws.
No.
Atreus.
My dice appear to love me tonight. Blackjack.
All right, you'll take 13 points of piercing damage. Tiami,
18.
13 points of piercing damage.
As tiny as Kalira is, I can't imagine an explosion like that not knocking her off her feet.
I would agree. You all come out of combat. You will see the Minotaur that you had bequested send a message, standing with blade and shield, looking dumbfoundedly into this room with pieces of the mirror shattered around their feet.
Here, Kalira, let me help you up.
Thank you, Charis.
As he helps you up and takes your hand, I cast Lay on Hands and give you 23 points of health back.
That'll be a full heal. Thank you. Or most of full. Yeah, full. Thank you. Oh, that kind of tingles. Is everyone else okay?
Yeah, I think that's the way out. She's going to point to the Minotaur.
Well, that makes sense. I think that's where we came in.
Oh yeah, he's a bear.
Wait, and as that happens, then you see the bear stop, and then in your mind, Clara, you hear, yeah, I think that's the way out.
Yeah, Trace agrees.
Right.
Telepathically, I don't speak bear.
Oh, I thought you spoke bear. Tiami's going to walk towards the Minotaur.
The Minotaur will kneel. We heard commotion, Your Highness, and came to investigate.
I think we've taken care of the immediate threat, though I apologize about the mirror.
Mirrors can be replaced.
True. Have you heard back on my message?
Not at this time.
So, Tiami's going to reach through to try to help, like, anyone out that needs help out through the mirror.
I'm gonna revert forms just because I figure it's gonna be a lot easier to get out the mirror, not as a giant bear.
Stepping out into the hallway, you will still feel that vibration in your chest, Kalira.
Okay.
It feels
As-
harmless.
She has a very concerned, concentrated look on her face.
As Atreus walks out, Tiami's going to touch him and cast Cure Wounds at second level.
Ooh,
You'll get 12 points of healing.
thanks. I look at the Minotaur that greeted us there, and I'm like, so did you know that was back there, or?
No, I did not. We will have mages check the rest of the mirrors.
That might be a good plan.
Is this the same guy that was at the desk that Kalira had mentioned the mirror to, like, the day before?
No, this is a
Okay.
different individual.
This was the second guy that we encountered.
Okay.
Do you guys feel safe staying in your suite, or do we all need to go to the other one?
I look at Clara up and in your head, up to you, really.
I don't know. I need to figure out what Mila did to me. And I should probably call my dad.
I'd say we could go to a temple, but we've been getting some weird results with that lately.
Go ahead and make. Well, no, never mind. I'm sorry. Please continue.
I don't know.
Why don't you?
Wait. I walk up and I'm like, hold on, this won't hurt. And I place my hand on Kalira's chest and I cast Identify. In the spell at the bottom, it says, if instead you touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
This is not a spell.
It was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot.
No, that's not a spell. We've eliminated a thing. It's not a spell and it's not a curse.
Curse.
2 down.
It's not a spell. And it's not a curse. What does that leave?
I don't know. I was gonna say if you want to talk to your dad, and then we can go to the library and research, or we can try a temple.
I know it's killing Patrick.
I need to call my dad's.
I need everyone but Patrick to earmuff for a second.
Oh no.
Mila was made after Akatosh. Yeah, I hear you, bro.
As
There you are.
as soon as it happened, I was like, I know what just happened. I know what happened. And I'm just like, there's no way that Shariz knows anything that's going on. All the options are expended.
But I knew you would know.
Oh yeah, definitely, 100% no.
All right, I'm gonna bring it back now.
Therese,
Yeah.
you have a lot of gems on you. Do you have any big diamonds, like about 300 gold piece worth or so?
Oh, I didn't, dear cuz, I didn't deal with diamonds. Diamonds are gaudy. And to be real, I kind of used the rest of the diamonds and jewelry that I had a long time ago. I think I used them to get the anti-scrying necklaces. So
That's fair. Okay.
sorry,
If we can,
cuz.
yeah, if we can get our hands on one, worst case, not saying that you're gonna die, Clear, not saying you're gonna die, but worst case, I could try to revive her if we can get our hands on a diamond.
I have a diamond, and I have that spell too.
Okay.
Yeah. We got one left. We've used a couple of them, but I've got one left. Also, let's just rule one more thing out, and I put my hand on top of Kalira's head, and I cast Lesser Restoration.
Hold on,
Which-
let me see the exact verbiage. I need to say it myself tonight. I won't comprehend.
I hear you. Just for the audience's edification, removes one condition afflicting someone. Condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Nope.
So it's not poison, it's not a curse, and it's not a spell.
Kalira's gonna get a very calm, determined look on her face. 20 days. We have 20 days to stop her and find the stones and figure this out. And she's gonna turn around and start marching toward the room.
Now you heard her. And Atreus wheels on his heel and starts marching towards the room.
Clara,
Yes.
as you reach for the doorknob, when your hand touches the cool metallic surface, a hand lays over top of yours. A gloved hand.
She'll scream.
I can help, but it'll cost you.
Does she recognize who's talking to her?
It's Xanther.
Oh, she's frozen in fear. Can the others see and hear him?
No.
She's just absolutely frozen.
Think about it, kiddo.
I can't trust you.
That you would all hear.
Kalira, are you okay?
Gonna let go of the doorknob and try to step back. Well, can she? If his hand is over hers, can she let go of the doorknob?
Oh, the hand moved. After the last words of think about it, all traces of Xanther disappeared. Give me an insight check, though.
Okay. 25.
There's no way he's scrying on you. You have an anti-scrying necklace on. But somehow he's able to penetrate your thoughts.
She's gonna take a breath, try to calm herself, then reach for the doorknob again and try to go in.
And you will enter the room.
She's gonna walk right over to her where she's got her like regular supplies and things set up. Because she'd been making potions, and she's gonna start fiddling with things and flipping through pages in her notebooks, and just try to calm and focus herself.
Okay. What's the rest of you doing?
Tammy's gonna look nervously between Kalira and Atreus. Like, do you know what's going on? What do we do?
Atreus is going to sit down and pull out a notebook and pen, and he's going to start making a list. He's like, spell, scratch through it. Poison, scratch through it. Curse, scratch through it. All right, 3 down. What else can it be?
Possession, parasite.
Parasite. I mean, just because it's not a spell doesn't mean it's not some sort of magic, so it could still be magic. Right?
Yeah.
So he writes magic with a question mark next to it. Dear, can I make an arcane check? See if I can come up with any other possibilities for what this might be?
Yeah, go ahead and make that arcane check.
17 plus 4. Blackjack.
Which is a good score. The problem is that you've got no idea of the symptoms. You just know there's something. It could be magic. It could be a powerful curse. Something that can only be specifically removed. It could be some sort of special ability.
Damn it, now the player knows what it is.
as Kalira is digging through her notes and whatnot, and like I said, she's flipping through notebooks, going through the books she's got, and she's going to start like running it through her head because she knows the symptoms that she's feeling and whatnot, but she doesn't know off the top of her head what this could be. Would she be allowed to make an Arcana check or a history check or anything like this? See if she's ever heard of anything like this.
It's going to be a high DC. I will let you make a history check. It's going to be a high DC to see if you've heard anything about this, because this is something unique.
No, that's totally fair. And I'm thinking 20 is probably not enough.
20 is not enough. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and take a break. Let you all ponder the possibilities of the conundrums. And we'll be back in 10 minutes after we get our stickety snacks, our beverages of choice, and handle our business. Stay tuned.
Just for the record, because I figured it out, you bastard.
All right, we'll be back. back. Thanks so much for hanging out while we got our snickety snacks, our beverages of choice. Took care of whatever we needed to take care of. Before we went on break, the party had encountered Mila, the sister to Atreus, learning that they are not a prisoner of Xanther. In fact, they have very much their own agenda, bestowing something upon Kalira and giving the party 20 days to hand over the stones they are in possession with. They were then attacked by Scritches, which they defeated easily. Good job. They made their way back to Kalira's room, Xanther making a small appearance just for a moment before Kalira set to their notes, trying to ignore, perhaps, the moment of horror that is creeping up their spine. This is where we resume. What would you like to do?
Kalira's just at her alchemical supplies and whatnot, basically standing on the chair to reach the table, and she is hyper focused.
Tammy's kind of not really pacing, but like shifting her weight from foot to foot. Like she can't decide whether to approach Kalira or wait to see if like Atreus has some amazing insight. And so she's just kind of like shifting because she can't decide where to go.
Hey, cuz, let's play some Dragon Chess while the two Brainiacs figure this out.
Oh, okay. She'll follow Shiraz.
Shiraz will set up a board for Dragon Chess and begin attempting to play with Tiami to keep her focused on that and not worrying about her friends.
And so you all play Dragon Chess. Both of you roll a d20. We'll see who wins. Flat d20.
Not me.
15.
I got a whopping 3.
Shiraz wins. Tiami's definitely distracted.
Did you let me win? That's not. This usually goes the other way. Are you okay? What's going on?
I'm just worried.
Worried, like, about everything that's going on?
Yeah. I mean, like I died, didn't die, got a stone in my hand. Kalira's got a countdown on her life. We don't know what it is. Atreus disappeared and then popped back in, and now Winter's gone, and how are we going to get that? And besides keeping her safe, we've got Razahazad, whatever dude is now going to be mad at us because we lost his fiance, whether she is or not. He considers her his fiance. So yeah, Oh, and now we have another person to worry about because now not only is Atreus's brother evil, but his sister's evil too. Maybe we should talk to Aunt Nix. I don't think she's taking in good orphans.
That's certainly a lot to be worried about.
Aren't you worried?
No, I'm not worried. Because without, like, we'll figure this out. We just have to exhaust every option. And unfortunately, if it's not like magic related or nature related, which I don't think either is related in this instance, I'm kind of out of my element. Which, what Kalira,
She's just toiling away.
um, Kalira, what are your like symptoms? Like, what do you feel?
She's flipping through pages, looking through things, making notes.
Hang on one second. And he'll get up and he'll walk over and like put his hand on Kalira's shoulder, be like, Kalira,
Well, don't do that.
sorry, I was talking to you. You seemed really focused. What are like your symptoms?
Well, when she touched my cheek was vibrating. And now my chest is vibrating.
Hmm.
And
Well,
apparently I'm
you're what?
happy. You know, startle easy.
Oh, well, yeah, that's probably because like you were focused and I'm very sneaky sometimes, I guess.
Which is really surprising.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised at it too, honestly. I thought you'd hear me clomp over here, but oh well.
Oh, no, sometimes when I'm working on something, I completely forget to eat. I forget to drink. I don't go to sleep. I don't hear anybody around me. One time, my brothers moved all of my furniture while I was working on something, and I didn't even notice.
That's kind
That
of
tracks. I think Diami said it right. We knock out each possibility we can come up with, and then we start researching other possibilities and we try and knock those out. If I rest, I can try to dispel magic at a high enough level that it might work.
Here, what time of day is it?
That's a good question.
I have keen
Um,
mind, so I'd be aware.
Yeah. It's about 2 in the morning.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know if anyone has noticed. It's kind of the middle of the night, so maybe we should rest.
Oh,
Rest. We'll try the dispel in the morning, and then we'll check the temples and the libraries and shit for vibration-y chest things. See if we can't figure this shit out.
maybe we can talk to bards too. Like they know vibrations, like music and stuff.
With bards, from what I understand, you have to be very specific when you talk about vibrations.
They have a lot of lore. So maybe, yeah.
Well, we can spend tomorrow working on this, but after that, we need to focus on finding Winter and fixing things. I'm just one person. There's a lot more at stake.
20 days is a long time, relatively. Look at all that we've done in the little bit of time that we've had.
And I mean, yeah, we don't know that whatever this thing is, when it goes off, we can't just bring you back. To that end,
Let's not race it. Like,
I was gonna say, if would the effect end if you stopped living for a moment?
okay, but is that really something you want to try?
Yeah, I think
No,
on the off chance that I can't be revived, I don't think
That's-
we should try that one.
That's the bottom of the list. That is the last resort.
Alright, I guess we should go back to our room and let them sleep.
sure.
Everyone should try to sleep, Tiami, including you.
Sure.
Come on, cuz, let's go sleep.
Okay.
I'm gonna
She's
be
gonna
okay.
leave, but she's gonna like keep looking over her shoulder as they're leaving.
Clara will
Okay.
wait till they're out of the room. And then she'll go get the sending stone out of her bag. You don't do time zones in Runeth Kesha, right?
Nope.
She'll get the sending stone out, and then she's going to second guess it because of the time of day, or night in this case, and put it back. Go to bed.
Okay.
She's being kind of quiet.
Atreus will give her all the warmth and comfort and snuggles she'll accept.
When they get back to the room, Tiami's going to be like kind of nervous. Shiraz.
What's up, buddy?
So we're like family, right?
Yeah, we're family. What's up?
Can I ask you a favor?
What's the favor?
Well, I'm upset, and Winter's not here, and Winter normally will cuddle with me if I need to calm down, and she's not here. And I don't mean anything weird by it, but can we just cuddle?
Platonic friends / family cuddles? 100%. 100%. Are you feeling under the weather or anything like that?
No, I'm just anxious, nervous, sad, upset.
Fair enough. Yeah, dude. Let me just get off my breastplate and stuff, and yeah, we're cuddling
Yeah,
stuff.
she's gonna take off her armor before she lays down.
And he gets to a point where he's in his comfies and is ready for the cuddles of family.
She's gonna lay down and try to fall asleep.
Oh, just a snore. I kind of snore a little bit. Sorry.
Oh, if I poke you with my horns, I'm sorry.
And so you drift to sleep. You as well, Clara. And Atreus, if you so wish. It's dreamless, empty, unsettling so. There are no vivid visions to dance through your mind's eye. As you slumber, there's only blackness, whole and gnawing. But you will wake, each of you taking a long rest.
Yay! Upon waking, the first thing that Atreus does after waking up is he runs his fingers through Kalira's hair, and as he's doing that, he casts a spell magic at 4th level.
The things that appear to be targeted are the anti-scrying device that they wear. There doesn't seem to be anything else present that is targetable by dispel magic.
So I can't cast. So all right. So I don't cast it.
You don't cast it.
Atreus just softly under his breath as they're waking up. Damn it!
What's wrong?
Oh, it's not dispellable, whatever it is.
Okay. So, not a poison, not a curse, not a spell, but definitely something magical. Doesn't leave much. But we'll either figure it out or we'll make as much I'll make as much progress as I can to help you all along.
No. Well, if something happens to you, we're bringing you back. That's it. Period.
She'll just kind of nod. She's gonna get up and go to her bag, get her sending stone out. Dad? Da? Something has happened. It's not really clear what. It's not a curse, spell, or poison, but it's bad.
No response comes.
It's gonna kind of sigh, and her shoulders will slump lightly, and she'll put it back in her bag. She's gonna take out her tools and her notebooks and sit down to start tinkering and preparing her spells for the day. And as part of that, she's going to expend a use of her magical tinkering. She's going to take the plain silver necklace that she wears, and she's going to put an image of her dad's on it.
Okay.
Oh, and she'll prepare her experimental elixir, which is a 2 today.
Atreus is going to get dressed, head downstairs, and order breakfast and coffee for everybody. And while he's doing that, he's going to ask if there are any bards in residence.
Lord Goldenfingers is in residence. I can have them sent for if it's of some urgency.
Golden Fingers. I'm guessing he's really good at playing a musical instrument. Or is
So
he just
the ladies say.
right? Yes. Worldly, lot of lore in that one.
Well, it does have a lot of stories.
Perfect. Yeah. Send him around, would you?
I'll make sure it happens, sir.
I slide 5 silver to the person behind the counter.
They slide it into their pocket.
And I'll wait for breakfast, and then I'll take it back up to everybody.
Have you all convened in the same room?
I'm just going to do her prayers first before she goes to their room.
Same with Shariz. It'll be a few minutes, but that's it. He'll wait for Tiami.
Kalira's just sitting on the floor of their room. She hasn't bothered to get dressed yet. She's just sitting there preparing spells and going over notes and notebooks again.
So as you all say your daily devotions and prepare your spells, you'll notice that it's raining outside. There's a low, rolling rumble of thunder and the occasional crack of lightning.
I'm just going to look out the window to make sure there's not a giant pyramid structure outside.
There's not.
It seems Uwe is crying upon this day.
Is that a good sign or a bad sign?
I don't know. I'm not versed in reading the signs. I just remember that those are one of the primordials.
At least there's not another pyramid out there. Let's go meet up with them.
After you.
So the chat is the best with trying to figure out the mechanics of a Loxodon Minotaur snuggling. It's very interesting.
We're about the same height. It works.
They're wondering what you do with your hordes.
Your tusk?
Oh no, they got tangled.
So you all gather in the room.
Yeah, Kalira's still just sitting on the floor, not dressed, tinkering with tools and going over notebooks again, preparing.
Chris, make a history check.
You said Shariz.
Atreus.
Oh, Atreus, gotcha.
Oh.
Chicks. You know what? This feels really important to me. So I'm going to spend that inspiration you gave me so long ago, Tier, so I get advantage on the roll.
Okay.
15.
I'll give him a flash of genius so he can add 5 to that.
Dirty 20.
You recall something. There's something familiar about the gentle vibrations entering the body. You've heard it somewhere before. You just can't quite place it.
Tiami, I need you to be stunt Winter for a minute.
Okay.
Because of the lot of us, Winter is the person other than me that knows the stories best. This vibrations thing. There's something in one of the stories, and I can't remember what it was.
Not one of the dirty stories, right?
No. Like
Okay.
our parents, our parents adventuring. There's somebody did something like this or something. It's right there, just like what he fucking said to me. It's right there, and I can't grab it. God damn it! And Atreus puts his metal fist through a table, not the one Clara's working on.
Can I try a history check?
Yes, you may.
Oh, hell no. She's clueless. I rolled a 1 for a whopping 6, so.
Yomi never paid much attention to the stories. She was too self-absorbed.
It doesn't sound like one of the stories I liked.
So, you guys doing anything else?
He's gonna eat and then go to the library.
Okay.
Yep, library time.
Librarians know everything.
Shariz will eat and stay with Kalira as she continues to tinker and do her stuff.
I warn Kalira and Shariz about Golden Fingers. That I've asked for them to send the bard around. Maybe he's got information, and I verify whether or not you guys need me to leave you any money before I go to pay the bard for any information we get.
Sorry. There it goes. Huh? What? Oh, no, I have money, but if someone's coming up to the room, I should probably put clothes on.
I don't
Especially
know.
someone with the name Golden Fingers.
He's a bard. He's probably not even awake yet. You probably got a couple hours, but yeah, maybe a good idea.
And she'll get up and kind of stretch a little because she's been on the floor too long and get herself dressed and finally eat something.
And since I know she's going to be hyper-focusing, I look at Shariz before we walk out to go to the library, and you hear in your head, hey, I'm going to keep a link up so I can talk to you over the distance so we know what's going on. I don't know how far this thing goes, but we're going to figure that out today.
Shariz just gives you a wary thumbs up because he's not really sure if he likes people talking in his head.
Just, shout if anything goes wrong or you learn anything from the bard. Not literally shout, like just in your brain, talk to me.
Another wary thumbs up.
Tammy's gonna kind of squint at Shariz because he's acting weird. I'd be like, I can trust you to make sure she eats, right?
Oh yeah, no, I'll eat and Kalira will eat at the same time. I'll make sure.
She gets really focused.
Yeah, I'll just accidentally scare her again like I did last time.
It is at this point that those of you that went through the Maze of Madness will have sparks of those visions, those moments in time, a hiccup in perception for just a moment, blurring the lines of reality for the briefest of seconds.
You guys good?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I'm just gonna reach out and poke you, Atreus. Okay, you're real.
Kalira's eyes are going to water for a moment, like a single tear roll down her cheek, and then she'll shake her head like she's trying to shake it off.
Are you two gonna be okay if we leave you here?
Oh yeah, we'll be fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. We'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I have work to do.
Come on, let's go. Maybe we'll make it back before the bard gets here.
Right? All right.
Oh, splitting the party, Atreus and Tiami head to the library. Kalira and Shariz stay in the suite on the 6th floor that Atreus and Kalira had procured as their own. You make it through the rain and the mud to the library.
So, Atreus?
Yeah.
Before we go in, if I space out bit or don't seem to know where I am, can you just kind of nudge me? That Maze of Madness, I guess it's named that for a reason. There's weird lingering effects.
Sure.
And then she's going to go in and try to find a librarian.
Give me an investigation check.
Uh, 16.
You find a man in blue robes, long flowing hair, pale, almost translucent blue eyes, and a soft, knowing smile.
Oh, good sir. I'm hoping you can help me or direct me to someone who can.
I will do my best to be of service, my child.
Okay. So I need information about vibrations, but very specific vibrations, because it's not a curse. At least it's not a low level curse. And dispel magic doesn't work. And it doesn't look like she's got like, like there's no wound, like it was a parasite or something, but we don't know. But we're told that there's a time limit on it and then she's gonna die. So where would I look that up?
Vibrations with a time limit, and then you die.
Hmm?
I'm going to roll an intelligence check. The librarian has a +3 on their intelligence. They need a 18, 19, or 20. They need at least an 18 to be able to be of assistance with this.
Cammy is going to mutter a prayer to Hesnu under her breath while he's thinking.
Let me ask you, do you want to roll? You roll. No, you roll.
Oh! Nope, I only got 14.
So 17. I do not know anything of that nature, but we can start by looking for vibrations and go from there.
Okay.
I completely lost his voice, so I'm just going to use my voice. How to use me pirate voice for the librarian.
Perfection.
So where do I find vibrations?
That's a
Not good
question.
vibrations.
Let us look under music, and he will begin moving towards music. So give me an investigation check.
All right. Nah, 8. Found a book about music.
You found a book about music.
I think this might be too basic. Like, we know it's vibrations, but it's vibrations that have like some kind of effect. So I think we need to do something better. Is there a way we can cross-reference it?
I will speak with my superior. I will be back. And they will turn and move deeper into the shelves.
She's just gonna kind of wander around in the section. No, not music for dummies. Oh, I might need to come back to that. And just kind of look through the books.
Barding for less intelligent people. So you want to be a bard, eh? Roll a percentile for me, Tammy. And what's Atreus doing in the library while this is going on?
Trace is going to go look for to see if there's anything that has been written recently concerning the Scions of Oblivion, or what's that? God, his name just jumped out of my head. The floating city,
Dragonclaw?
Dragonclaw, or Dragonclaw's return, or any of that, anything about those things that might have information about mom and her companions that might jar that memory loose for him. That's what he's looking for. Stuff surrounding them, even peripherally, that might help him like grab hold of that thread that is just out of reach.
All right, give me an investigation check. What'd you get on your percentile, Tiami?
60.
60. The librarian will return. My superior says that there is something that is familiar about that. Something that has something to do with monks. So we can start there.
Okay, monks and vibration. Sounds good. I haven't met a lot of monks.
What'd you get, Atreus?
19.
This is what's going to happen. Atreus, you're going to be reading through about the Scions of Oblivion, about Akatosh and the monk order that he is in. And it will start a flood of memories. At the same time, Tiami, in a different section of the library, you're going to be reading the words. He was hit with quivering palm. You set harmless vibrations into the target, which lasts for 20 days. As an action, you can end the vibrations, and the creature must make a con saving throw. If it fails, it's reduced to 0 hit points. If it succeeds, it takes 10d10 necrotic damage.
Oh, crap. She's gonna look for Atreus.
And
Tyr,
you'll find
I
out.
have a question
Okay.
about what you just said.
Yes.
Is that what you're giving us?
Yes.
Okay. Because there's a bit of information from the actual rule there that's missing. I just wanted to make sure that we got that and not the whole thing. Okay.
So when Tiami gets up to Atreus, she's gonna go, quivering palm!
Yes! Monks! She's a fucking monk! I'm pointing at the book with Akatosh and his monk order.
Damn it, Pants! Why didn't I know that?
Right. And isn't your dad a fucking monk? You should have known this. And then I'm going to attempt to speak in my brain to Shariz.
What's the distance?
It doesn't say. That's the thing.
Is it a spell or an ability?
It's a feat. Oh no, it does say. I'm sorry, but once I click on it, it does say 60 feet. So no, I can't do it from this distance.
No.
But I didn't know that until just now. So
Sure.
I try. Nothing. Oh, it doesn't work from this range.
Okay, so we should probably go back and tell them. But can anybody undo it except the monk?
I don't think so. But the good news is that it's not like it just hurts you. It like even if it drops her to unconsciousness, we can just get her back up. It's not death.
Not like dead. Just like
Not
a
Do
little
an
dead.
bit.
insight check, Atreus.
Dirty 20.
There's a condition in which instead of just instantly dropping to 0, you take 10d10 necrotic damage.
Yeah, it's
necrotic
on a
damage eats and gnaws. if the damage was high enough, it could do something as simple as sever the head, which Revivify would not be able to repair.
I mean, that's fair, but all right. So, does the book have the name of the monthly order that Akatosh is part of in it?
I'm looking to see if it's on the character sheet because I don't remember the name of it.
Doesn't your mom still talk to Akatosh?
Yeah, occasionally.
We should see if your mom can get us some more info.
I mean, I kind of would love to talk to him personally again. Just like, I don't know how to get to Dragon. I don't even know where Dragonclaw is right now.
Well, which is why I thought if you contacted
Yeah.
your mom, she might know how to get a hold of him.
Way of the Open Hand. That was the order that Akatosh was in. I had to go looking through character sheets. Can't hear you, Patrick.
I was being a goof.
Okay, so yeah, we'll talk to the bard, try and figure out if there's a sect of those of open hand monks anywhere nearby that he could point us towards, or if he knows anything about this thing they do.
I don't like what I read didn't say. I mean, it said that they could stop it, but it didn't say like another one could. I guess it's worth an ask.
So we switch now to the room. Kalira diligently studying. Shariz standing watch. Shariz, time will freeze. You will see Kalira as if reaching for one of the beakers, but frozen in time.
Well, that's weird.
The world around you will begin to crack like a mirror. Large cracks running all around you. The floor, the ceiling, the walls, the furnishings, Kalira. It will shatter outwardly, and you will find yourself standing in open blackness as far as you can see, with a pair of large red eyes looking at you. Flaming orbs, each about 5 foot in diameter. I've got a job for you.
Hello. Might I inquire who has the job for me? Shariz?
Oh, you know who I am, Loxodon. Don't play coy.
Raza Hazar?
Oh, exactly.
I don't usually take jobs from entities that birth entire realms from just their dreams.
I want you to get Winter back.
Oh, so you don't have her?
No, she's in Angramora.
Why is she in Angramora?
Because that's where the Sisters of the Shadowed Sisters reside.
Oh, okay. And um, let's. Hmm. Well, I don't think you're a bad guy, but I'm sorry to say, but it's kind of scary to trust something that seems like it could go either way, if you know what I mean.
That's wise, Loxodon.
Being dead will do that to you, I guess. So, if we get Winter back from Angamora, um, what is the reward, I guess, for the job?
Oh, the dice like you. That was a natural 20. I need everyone but Shariz the ear buff. I'll save her life. Shariz.
Um, this is kind of a big ask from you specifically, so I don't want to be like rude and push the envelope. I am also troubled, along with my friends. We are troubled by visions that we had from the Maze of Madness. Would you be able to dispel those visions if we also save Winter?
We have an accord.
Oh, no, I wasn't saying deal or anything. I was asking. That's a pretty presumptuous thing. I want to get everything laid out on the table before we strike an accord, especially if someone of your status strikes an accord with me. I'm just lowly, so, I want to make sure I have the ability to fulfill the promise before I make it. Do you know what I mean?
Do you really think that individual will let Kalira last 20 days?
Um, I think that there are possible alternatives that we haven't uh, really gotten yet. And I mean, I haven't seen my friends. They still are at the library. So, you know,
All righty. You had your chance.
that's fair. And I appreciate you giving me that chance. Um, I will say that I mean no disrespect, but this is the second time that you've come to me and I have uh, rejected your offer. I hope that we can still save Winter without, um, you know, things being involved.
You are a strange one, sure is. And time will resume. Time will resume.
Um, wow. Hey, Kalira.
Huh?
Um, do you think it's a bad thing that I didn't just make a deal with Raza Hazar to save Winter and then also save your life?
About you've been standing here the whole time.
Well,
Really thinking
here's
I was kind of busy. You could have totally left the room and I wouldn't have noticed. I'm really sorry.
no, it's okay. Cause here's the thing. While you were working on stuff, Raza Hazar visited me again, and asked if we would save Winter for him, and in return he would save you. And I don't like to make deals with entities that are usually neutral because of the simple fact that you never know which way they're going to blow, and um and we still haven't heard back from our other friends, so there might be a chance that we can save you without needing his help. And I don't know, I feel kind of weird about it because I could have just helped you just then. All I had to do was say yes to him, but I didn't want to because you know
I'm gonna say from experience, making deals with Raza Hazar is a little tricky. So, it's okay.
Okay, I just didn't want you to be mad at me because I think that somewhere in some universe, if there are such things as parallel universe, I think we got married at some point, and I just don't want to have to have you be upset at me for a decision that I made without consulting you first.
Confused how those two things go together, but, it's not like I'm gonna make you sleep on the couch or something.
That is true. I don't think there's even a couch in here.
The others will arrive at the room back from the library.
Hey,
Um,
we weren't talking about anything weird.
okay.
I disbelieve, but it's cool because we're always talking about weird shit. We figured it out.
Perfect home. And it's not weird. I mean, it's kind of weird.
Quivering palm. I don't think I've heard of that.
It's a monk thing. Akatosh could do it.
But not like every monk, just some monks. I've
Uh,
never seen Daddy do it.
Particularly monks of the way of the open hand.
Kate? She's making notes in her notebook.
So, yeah, basically, the vibrations are harmless until they choose to end the thing and, or X amount of time expires. And, and then, it all depends on how robust you are health wise. And you either take a bunch of necrotic damage or you just get knocked out.
So there's nothing we can do to stop it.
Pretty sure that Marla has to stop it, but we're not 100%.
Well, from what you just told me, it kind of sounds like if she stops it before the 20 days is up, it's the same result if she waits till the 20 days.
No, like she can say, okay, cool, we're cool now, and just stop it. But I don't know why she would do that.
I have a funny feeling she wouldn't. She didn't seem to like me.
Didn't really seem to like Atreus much for being his sister.
Adopted sister.
It's okay. We're just going to focus on helping Winter and taking care of these stones and stopping Vashka. That's all we can do. That's what we're going to do. That's all we can do.
There'll be a
So
rap at the door. Knock, 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 knock.
Who is it?
The bog, my lord. I'm Silky Golden Fingers.
Of course you are. I go and open the door.
As you open the door, there is a beautifully stunning man there. Long blonde hair, blue eyes, mustache and goatee, wearing wizard silks. Red, blue, green. He's smiling so softly as a burst of energy is executed in front of you. Please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, no, that's not good.
going to give him a flash of genius so he can add 5 to that.
Is there a distance on that, or is it just
I believe he has to be within 20 feet of me. 30 feet. He has to be within
30
30 feet
feet?
of me.
Yeah, he'd be within 30 feet. So add 5 to your roll.
That brings me to a 16.
You will take 15 points of radiant damage and be knocked prone, gasping for air. The individual will step over you, stepping into the room. Now, who has my stones? And this is where we're going to break. So we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Damn it, I was going to catapult something at him.
We'll be back in 10 minutes. We're going to take our break, get our beverages of choice, our snickety snacks. I want to administer some pain meds, and we'll see what happens. back. Thanks so much for hanging out while we got our beverages of choice and our snickety snacks. The party had found out that it was the quivering palm that had been inflicted upon Kalira, and that it was deadly. A rap at the door, they believing it to be the requested minstrel, a blonde-headed gentleman in mage robes, blasted Atreus, stepped into the room, demanding, "Where are my stones?" I need everyone to make an insight check. We'll start at Tiami,
14.
14. Sure is.
Also a 14.
Kalira
28.
and Atreus.
Natural 20 for a total of 25.
You all have no doubt this is Lucius.
For me, I am having a really, really bad day, and I don't have the patience for this. Gonna take off an earring and throw it at him. It's one of her explosive seeds.
All right. Make an attack roll.
I gotta find the explosive seed. Okay, so I don't have a modifier for this, so it'll be a flat roll. Halfling's luck, because that was a 1. Oh wait, it calls for a dexterity save throw, not an attack roll.
24.
So yeah, he passes it, so he'll take half damage. I mean, it's not a lot of damage, it's 1d8. She's just in a mood. So he's gonna take half of 6, so 3 points of damage.
All right. I need everyone to please roll initiative. This is going to be theater of the mind, as I did not expect anyone to attack Lucius.
Bad day, okay?
All right, Atreus.
9.
Kalira.
16.
Sure is.
5.
Tiami.
14.
Okay, what's the damage that will be taken?
From the seed, it would have just been 3 because it was halved.
All right. And it is your turn, Kalira. You won the initiative.
That never happens. Oh, kind of lost my temper. Is there an object or just a random object in the room that weighs 5 pounds or less?
There is a 2-foot tall vase next to the window.
Gonna use catapult and fling it at him.
Okay.
Dexterity 16.
That's a 7.
When the object strikes something, whatever it strikes takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage. So does the vase, so the vase will definitely break. 14 points of
All right.
damage from a fucking vase. Let's make bad choices, kids.
All right. It is his time. His turn. He looks at you with a arched eyebrow. A mote of light appearing and blasting into you. I need a dexterity saving throw as a fireball erupts.
Oh, should have seen that coming.
For all of us?
Anybody that was within 20 feet of Kalira.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all of you.
So that was
Except for
only
Atreus.
I was going to say,
Atreus
he
was-
stepped over me, so unless it's hitting him too, I don't think I'm in it.
so that's only a 13.
Same.
28.
I'm rolling the damage now. Love the sound of multiple D6s. Oh, that sounds so good. All right. So, Tiami and Kalira, you will take 42 points of flame damage. And Shariz, you'll take 21 points of fire damage. Are we really going to do it this way? He will ask. And that will bring up Tiami.
Tiami is going to do emboldening bond, taking the 3 other party members, bonding them together for the next 10 minutes. So they get an added D4 to attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Each turn for the next 10 minutes.
All right.
That's it.
Atreus.
All right, Atreus gets to his feet behind Lucius and growls, "You picked the wrong time, bub." And I cast as a bonus action Guardian of Nature.
Okay.
And I'm going to choose Primal Beast as my form. Bestial fur covers your body. I already had that, but it gets better. Your facial features become feral, and you gain the following benefits. My speed increases by 10. Dark vision increases out to a range of 120 feet. I get advantage on all strength-based attack rolls. And all melee weapon attacks deal an extra 1d6 force damage on a hit. And
Okay.
then as my action, I am I'm gonna attack with Primal Savagery.
Okay.
All right, so that is eight. So that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 hits.
Okay, so he's gonna take 2d8 plus a d4 plus d6. So that's parse this out. That is 11 points of acid, 5 points of force, and 1 point from Tiami's thing, from the bond.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
Kalira.
I mean, wait, are you saying there are options? I'm confused now.
Yes, there's options, child. We
Other
can
than us-
parlay, or I can kill you.
Options other than us just giving you the stones that we got told not to give you?
No, I'm afraid not.
I don't really feel like that's an option then. But at the same time, she's like you can see she's like thinking now.
Quickly, what's she going to do?
I feel like we're kind of at an impasse because both these options suck. Any other thoughts?
One lets you walk away.
Everyone, I think we need to find a way to get out of here. She used her action to have a conversation, essentially, so.
Okay. You will turn spinning on Atreus. I need a Constitution saving throw, Atreus, as a green sickening light bursts from his fingertips.
All right. Double checking something. Nope, don't get anything for con for that. All right. That is 15 plus, you said con?
Yes.
18 total.
You will take 52 points of necrotic damage. Yami, you're up.
This probably isn't gonna work. And she's gonna try to cast Udalik's Resilient Sphere. I need a dex save. DC 13.
He has a -1 on his dex. I rolled a natural 13, which makes it a 12.
So a
So they-
sphere of shimmering force encloses him. And I can only hold this for a minute, so we should get the out of here. She's gonna look at you guys like,
Atreus, you're up.
We're in Frenya, right?
Yes.
Out loud, he says, and it's guttural and bestial because he's not in his normal form. Says, "Scatter, meet at the place with the dude with the fan fiction." And then he reaches, and then I'm gonna rush past, like heading towards the window. As I go by Tiami, I'm gonna touch Tiami, and I'm gonna give her invisibility.
Okay.
and then I'm good. If I've got enough, if at 40 feet worth of movement, if I can get out, if I can jump out the window, I'm jumping out the window.
Sure, I'll allow that. Sure is.
Shariz is very confused about everything that's happening right now. So he's just gonna bluntly ask the guys, so like, how many stones do you have though, bro?
It doesn't matter how many I have. It's how many I will have. And I know you have 2 of them.
Yeah, but like, if you have R2, how many does that give you?
I'm not stupid, child. This
Hey,
field will
Steve,
only
what?
hold me for so long.
Yeah, you're right. Well, Toodles. And he'll use the dash action to just run out the room with his stuff.
All right, Clara.
Her notebooks and stuff and bag were at her feet, so she's gonna literally grab up her stuff and run. She can't run as fast as the others, but she's gonna run.
Okay. So that'll go to Tiami because Lachias is trapped and didn't prep the spell magic today.
So she is going to push him towards the bathroom because the sphere will roll and
Okay.
go. Like, just run out the room because she's invisible because Atreus made her invisible. So she's just pushing and running.
All right. So here's the question. Where are y'all going? How many of you understood the reference that Atreus made?
Kalira might have, but the player doesn't.
I'm hoping to catch Atreus as he's running through the crowds because he just jumped out of a 6th floor window.
Oh, yeah, he would take some fall damage. I forgot about that. A whopping 6 points.
Right on.
I rolled all ones on 66.
So, by the way, Tier, as soon as I land, I'm going to run back around to the front of the building, figuring most people aren't going to be coming out the window after me. And as I get around the corner of the building, I drop the Guardian spell and activate Disguise Self and make myself look like the guy that was working the front desk when we first got here.
Okay.
And I'm going to stand near the front door as I see them come out the front door. Anybody I see come out the front door that's in the party, I'll hit them with telepathy and tell them, go to the library. Ignore what I said earlier.
And so will you all meet up at the library?
I just want him looking for the guy with the fan fiction. That's not where I intended us to actually go.
If Kalira can catch up to anyone to follow them, she
I
will.
was gonna say Tiami's last. When she gets by Kalira, she's gonna lift up Kalira and just keep going.
Okay, good, because Kalira hasn't been out of the inn. Kalira has no idea where the library is.
The library is.
And so now everyone, now Kalira is just floating down the street because she's being carried by an invisible
It's
minotaur.
invisible.
I think this is a good place to call it for tonight. my back is tweaking, and I think that this is a good place. I'm happy with the progress y'all made. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching. We always love when you guys come and hang out. Let's remind everybody who we are, where they can find us, and let's get out of here.
Oh, hi everybody. I'm voice of Tiami, the Invisible Minotaur. And you can find me on Twitter at Tia Morskaskula.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Patrick, the voice of Shariz. And you can find me on Twitter at Peculiar Patrick.
Hey everybody, I'm Ren Matley, the voice of Kalira, the tiny fangling who probably started shit she shouldn't have. You can find me over on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
Hi, gamers. I'm still Lot Clark, and I have been Atreus Ironclaw Nixon, and you can find me on the social medias at Lock Unruly. That's Lock with an H.
And I'm Tier the DM, the world's okayest DM, and you can find me on Twitter at Tier_the_DM. Just remember that sometimes things are going to get hard and life is going to get tough, but you're not alone. Remember that love and inclusion are the torches that light a path to a better tomorrow. So come join us and be torchbearers. And remember, until next time, make a life to make yourself proud. We love you guys.